Some of the greatest seducers were not good looking at all. Seduction is a high form of power. People will do what you want without ever even realizing it. But we haven't fundamentally changed. The same raw emotions of envy, of aggression, of worrying about our status, about having to disguise ourselves and appear like we're saintly and loving, that we don't have a shadow, which we all have. None of that has changed. So, yeah, I wouldn't write that book now because I'm at a different place in life, and I understand that. But I'm not ashamed of it in any way. I stand by it, and I think I hit at something real.
What is, in your definition, what is power? I was really compelled when you're talking about the evolutionary roots of power, but like at its essence, what is power?
It's not what you think it is. And really, what power is a sense of understanding yourself and being able to control yourself. The feeling of powerlessness is actually more corrupting than the feeling of having a lot of power. You just need to know these things so that when you enter the work world, you're not naive, you're not stupid, you don't make the same kind of mistakes that I made. You spare yourself the pain. If you go on babbling about how you feel and think, etc., and you just say what's the first thing on your mind, you're going to end up having a very, very short career. Because for good or for bad, I'm a believer in looking at the human animal without shame and embarrassment, just as we are, right? So you have to understand that appearances matter. And this is part of the game. And he was saying back then, when you entered the public arena or your cafe, you knew you were an actor. You left the house, you put on a mask, and you had fun. And then when you went home to your wife, your family, or your husband, or wherever, you drop the mask, you breathe a deep sigh of relief, go, now I can be who I am, right? So what I tell people is, we all are actors. Enjoy that part of life, but don't get it confused with who you are in your essence.